Hello and welcome to this tutorial video on how to spec as a rogue. Now this is a purely educational video and this is only my opinion on what I think is the best. So this is no scientific proven fact, this is in no way the only way you can spec at all. This is just my choice of specking. Now, as you see, I prefer to be an assassination rogue because I think both combat and subtlety lack a whole lot of things. Like, for example, the crowd control and the damage output. I mean, I was combat before, I still have that spec there, as you can see. And when I went assassination, my damage output became about 45% more efficient. Now, as you can see, we have Mutilate, which is a basic attack with both the daggers at the same time. And you have the Assassin's Resolve, which is basically while wielding daggers, your maximum energy is increased by 20, and your melee damage is increased by 20%. Improved Poisons, which basically is improving the chance to imply poisons. And Potent Poisons, which is the Mastery. Basically, damage done by your poisons gets higher the more mastery you take. Now, of course you can succeed at both subtlety and combat. I'm not saying that you can't, but this is the way I prefer to play it. Now, as you can see, I have not filled up the entire combat tree, assassination tree, because I don't feel that certain of these talents are really worth the while, considering that assassination is both good for PvP and PvE. So let's see, what did I not take? I did not take Deadly Momentum, since, well, it's only to after you kill that target that this ability actually gets available, so it's basically only good on trash. On bosses it's worthless. Quickening, well, yeah, okay, people could heal me better, that's basically best for the arena, and my movement speed is increased. Oh yeah, that could be good, but I mean, there are enchants on the boots which can do the exact same thing, so I mean, why bother? It's just a waste of talent points. Now Blackjack, it's I don't think that's nothing more than a PvP ability as well, or trash perhaps. Not really something that you will be needing to use for raiding. Now Deadly Brew you can use, but it's I don't I don't see the need either. I think it's more a PvP ability since it's crippling poison that it will add. So I don't actually feel there's no need to use that one at all. Now the most important things in subtlety to pick is Relentless Strikes. That's basically the only one I've chosen because I don't feel the need to run faster when stealthed and reduce the cooldown, or have improved ambush because I rarely ambush. So I've chosen Relentless Strikes, which is really good to be honest. Also Precision in the combat tree is very, very important to take. It increases your chance to hit with weapons and poison attacks by 6%. Now that is imperable when you're dual wielding. You must have that one. Now, I did have 2 points over that I could play with, and I didn't feel the need to put them in Improved Sinister Strike, because duh, I'm Assassination and I use Mutilate. So why would I want to improve my Sinister Strike? That's just ridiculous. And as I said, I don't feel the need to run faster or have my ambush improved since I don't use it. So instead I use Improved Recuperate, which restores additional health and reduces all damage taken by 6% while my Recuperate ability is active. Now many of you might wonder, why would I choose such a talent to place points in? Well, it's simple. A lot of the bosses do have area of effects damage outputs, like for example a fire blast or The entire floor becomes hazardous to stand in, or Blizzard just felt so evil that they want to put out a boss that randomly targets one of the DPSers and nuke them to the living Jesus that they're supposed to be in when they have a boss on them. So basically, I've chosen improved recovery rates for the sake of helping the healers. Like in the Shadowfang Keep Heroic, that's not raid, I know, but it's a good point to make. You can actually get your health lowered to 1. I mean 1, not 1k, not 100, 1. You have 1 HP in there. So yeah, basically, it's a good thing to have. It helps the healers, and if you can help the healer, then you're a good DPS. You're the best DPS if you can actually avoid taking damage, but in some ways, some places you can't. Now in the Assassination tree, there's some things that are so needed, it's ridiculous. Like for example, you must have Cold Blood, Seal Fate, which you gain from Cold Blood, and Vendetta. Those are some of the most important things there is. Of course, Overkill is a dead giveaway to a necessity, since you gain energy much faster, and hey, let's face it, the more energy you have, the more your DPS is. Now, Murderous Intent procs really often, and if you use Backstab, then, well yeah, it's really good. Of course, Cut to the Chase is impeccable as well. I mean, Slice and Dice is your main ability, and if you can have that one refreshed without actually having to refresh it, but instead use another talent, then that one is one of the best you can have as well. As you can see, I've only taken away, like I said, Blackjack, Quickening, Deadly Brew, and Deadly Momentum. Everything else I feel is a necessity. Now you might want to spec another way, or take away 2 points from here and maybe put in Improved Slice and Dice, or perhaps, I don't know, Improved Sprint or Improved Kick, whatever you fancy. I mean, I'm not here to judge how you spec, I'm just giving my point of view what I think is best. Now on to the glyphs. This is also not something you need to have, this is just what I feel is something really good to have. Now, as prime glyphs, I have Glyph of Mutilate, which is a dead giveaway when I'm Assassination. I have Glyph of Slice and Dice, which is awesome. And I also have Glyph of Rupture, everything that basically lowers the cost or increases the duration of the skill I'm using. Now, really good stuff. As major glyphs, I have Expose Armor. Since I'm spec for Expose Armor, I actually don't use any combo points when I activate it, so it's a really good one. I have Glyph of Kick, which is really good when you need to target casters, or in other ways make somebody's life total misery. I have Glyph of Fan of Knife, which is really good for trash DPSing. Now minor, you can have basically whatever you want. I have Glyph of Poisons because I'm not the guy who likes to stand around long. I got Glyph of Blurred Speed. Hey, I can walk in water, I'm Jesus. So why not? And Glyph of Safe Fall. Well, it's always good to be able to jump a little bit further and take a bigger impact than everybody else. So, well, that's basically what I have to show you for now. This is my glyphs, this is my spec. And if you like it, then comment in the section below. And if you want to see more movies, then please subscribe. I will next I will be adding up a Easter egg video about where to find the Statue of Liberty in World of Warcraft, as well as I will be putting up a video about how to spec as a tankadin. That is, for you who don't know what that is, a paladin who is a tank. Also, I will be showing you a tank rotation and a DPS rotation later on. So comment in the section below, subscribe, and spread the word. No, Galadian is the word. So, oh, that sounded really horrible. Never mind. Have a great day, and this is me signing off.